Somebody forgot the microphones, so I will talk loudly. Hang on. This house was built over 100 years ago, and a couple of guys that are in their 80s and 90s own it. They started to rehab it, realized they couldn't do it because they're really old, and now they want to sell it. So what they've done to this house isn't exactly what I would have done, but we're going to take a look at it and see what we can do, and I'll explain to you my ideas. Not only do we have a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house here, next door is a 2-car garage with a 1-bedroom apartment on top of it, permitted. I really wish I had that field across the street. Can you see the field across the street? That gets my juices flowing. I would love to have that field. Somebody owns it, maybe these guys. We're gonna go inside and take a look at this house. I'm gonna let you know what I think, and I'm gonna give you everything that can happen here. This one, really interesting. So this is the parlor, I would imagine. This would be the living room. This would be a bedroom. I don't know exactly what they were thinking. I believe they planned out their life on the walls here. Sauce, your thoughts?
I already spent 10 minutes trying to figure it out. I have absolutely no idea.
It's written sideways. I don't get it. It's interesting because you can tell some really old fellers were in here taking a lot of time to do things. I don't understand what they were doing. Anyway, come on, let's take a look at the rest. This would be a closet that's shared between this bedroom and this bedroom. Did you understand it now?
Yeah, I got it.
This is a bedroom. For one, it could be a bedroom, but it's probably a closet that these two bedrooms share. So this is another bedroom. Whoa!
Good thing you signed your permission slip.
Release of liability. I think my back is sore now. Okay, so apparently, somewhere along the way, they decided it was a good idea to take the floors out, and this was the bathroom at one time. There's some plumbing in here, plumbing for the tub. And I'm assuming this was for the sink at one time. So this is the only bathroom in the house, which is fine. There's another bedroom here. There's another bedroom over there. We can take a look at that. So this house is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath in Anaheim in an up-and-coming area. I think we could probably get about $2,500 a month out of this. It would also include a 1-car garage. Pretty sweet, actually, for this area. Next door, I think the 1-bedroom apartment, we could probably get about $1,500 a month for it. So I'll do the math when we get back to the office, but to make this cash flow, I've got to be able to do all the repairs here and clean up the lot and make sure that the rent covers my mortgage payment, my property taxes. Let's go back to the 40% rule. That's what I have to cover with it. My mortgage plus 40%. So we'll do the math and see. We will not write the offer according to what we think it should be. We'll write the offer according to what the numbers come out to. If it's $350, then it's $350. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they want. It matters what works for us. And if it doesn't work, we pass every single time. But when we go in the backyard, I'm going to tell you why I might do a break even on this one. First, let's finish the inside tour of this beautiful 3-bedroom, 1-bath, low-ceilinged home. This is another bedroom. So bedroom, bathroom. Whoa. Well, let's do a little hacking here. What if we put a wall across here and went like this and like that? Anyway, we could do a 4th bedroom here, I think. I think we could probably get an extra couple $100 a month for that extra bedroom. So we might get the rent here up to 27, 28, 27 maybe, from 25 to 27. I could put this wall in for $300-400. I think it's worth it. I don't know kitchen-wise. I suspect this was the kitchen, or you know what? I can't figure this place out. This is the kitchen.
No.
It has to be. It has to be because there's got a doorway going into that bedroom. What are you going to go through the bathroom to get to the bedroom? This house doesn't flow. I can make it flow. I got to think about this one, okay? We could do a corner kitchen here with a bar that came out, but then we'd have no dining room. So I have to look at it and see what makes sense. I mean, the other option is we make this the kitchen. I like this. Kitchen here, living room.
Bedroom, bedroom, bathroom, bedroom, bedroom.
Where's the hallway go to get to all of them? Then just keep them all open to each other. All right, so that's good, but you got to go through this bedroom to get to that bedroom. And if this is a bedroom where it's whacked. No, we can make it work though.
We all make sacrifices when we're hacking.
I know. So whoever gets this front bedroom has traffic.
It's hacking season.
Yeah, it's hacking season. Yes, it's hacking season. No, I can make this floor plan work. I just have to draw it out on paper and see, but we can make this work. With permits and plans, which they're going to require at this point because these old boys have gone to town here. I think we're probably looking at 75 grand to get this place back on its feet. All right, so let's figure 100 for the entire project, just in case we need to work on that up there. So $100,000 to get the project going, and then we work downhill from that with the price. All right, you want to go outside? Okay, let's get some ideas here. Whoa! So this is the latest. It's called hanging light switch. Just joking. I do that all the time. Next door is a 2-car garage. There's a wall in the middle of it. So it's 2 separate 1-car garages. Upstairs is a decent-sized 1-bedroom apartment, it looks like. And I know that they're paying $700 a month right now, but I think we can get about $1,300 or $1,400 a month. If that's the case, then there's a good chance we can make this property cash flow. We can't get access to that right now. So a lot of times when the property is tenanted, they don't want to show the property to everybody that comes along. They want you to write an offer and show proof of funds, and then they'll let you see it. Very common, don't get bent out of shape. It's really, really a normal thing, and you would understand that if you were a landlord selling your property, you wouldn't want 18 people a day going through your apartments. Let's see where they want to go on price on this. I'm pretty okay with what they're asking, but I think I need to go a little bit lower for me to cash flow. And if they don't come to my price, I will move on like I always do. And that's the rule I live by. It's my price that matters, not theirs. This is going to be really cute when it's painted and everything. We got a roof. So single tab roof, but the roof's in okay shape. We've got at least 10 or 15 years left on that. Windows are going to stay. Panel's going to stay. Roof is going to stay. We have to redo the inside, but almost all the work is on the inside, which is really going to save us. We might get away for 50 or 60. It just depends on what we put into it as far as finishes, which I'm thinking Home Depot. Because really, I'm only looking to get 5 or 6 good years out of this, and that's it. And once we've got our 5 or 6 years, because this is what we're going to do. So they're looking to revitalize this area. So this is Anaheim downtown, and this area is revitalizing right now. In other words, they're tearing down places and they're building condos, they're building apartments. This one's still a little bit rough, but it's not bad at all. I think this area in 5 to 10 years is going to go up in value quite a bit. But I also think a project like that, to tear this down and rebuild it right now, is not a good idea. That's why I'm talking about fixing this structure here and keeping it as a rental. I think the city is moving more towards more housing here. So what I would do is start working on getting permits and things like that, and see what we could do here. I'm thinking probably 6 to 8 units, depending on what they would allow. And we'd have to decide at that point whether we want to make those condos or apartments. The condo play is pretty interesting because with condos, you can build them, get a separate APN for each one, which is a parcel number, and then you can rent them out after they're built. Then a few years down the road, you go, yeah, I'm going to retire if I ever retire. And I want to start selling those off, and then you can start selling them individually. Rather than selling this as an entire apartment complex, you can sell those individually. I have to do the math and see which one makes more sense, but it's just two different ways to see a project. So condos or apartments. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. So you take a look, this lot's huge. For those of you from the Midwest, back east, you know what a septic tank is. People here in the city, not so much, we're all on city sewer. But a septic tank is just a big tank that holds human waste. And Sauce is actually standing on top of the old septic tank right now, which I really wouldn't advise because sometimes they collapse, especially if they're metal septic tanks. The metal degrades over time and you can actually drop into it, and if they haven't pumped it out, it can be quite the mess. But I figure if I stand here talking long enough, it might happen. What I would do with this area here is do an over and under project. So you put garages under and the unit over. But this lot is actually wide enough where we can do a 2-car garage and a bedroom and a bathroom behind that, and then a stairway up to the top. So we would have a walkway on this side. So we'd probably have about a 5-foot setback with a walkway, and we'd have the front doors on this side. We would have on the other side over there, we would have the driveway going into the 2-car garages underneath. So we just have to have enough room for a turning radius, and we have to have enough room for a sidewalk over here, and whatever the space is left underneath is what we'll have for building. I think we can get 6 here. I know we can get 6, but maybe they'd let us have 8. I don't know. If they let us do 8, then it's sweet. That's what I would do probably 5 to 6 years down the road. As long as I'm breaking even, I'm fine. Normally I buy for cash flow, but this one I would buy because I think we can do something with it in the future. I may keep it as a rental, I don't know, but we've got a huge expanse of land back here that's not being used, and God knows, as a investor, developer, whatever the heck you want to call me, I hate to see empty land. Gotta fill it. So anyway, that's what I think on this one.